All right, now I did mention earlier on that I have special guests coming through all the way from South Africa. Now, there's a music duo that consists of a producer and DJ who goes by the name of Stella B, and also has an amazing artist, an amazing performer also, Paige. They have an EP that has amazing songs on it as well, and a lot of the attention came when they did their own rendition of Mkazi's Ghanama, and the song is absolutely amazing. I actually even think this one is even more popular than the original song, but we'll talk more about it. In case you're wondering what we're talking about here, let's have a look at the video.
Stella B production.
All right, allow me to welcome one of the acts from that video, Paige. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. Welcome to Zambia.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, to be here, it means a lot to me and Stella B.
We are happy to have you here. And obviously, when people see the next person I'm with, they'll probably think it's Stella B. But we actually have the manager, Lucky.
How you?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, man.
And welcome to Zambia as well. I know it's not your first time being here.
Yeah.
You were here last year for an Amigos event, but there's another event that will be happening soon that will have Paige and Sdala, which we're very excited about. But before I even talk to Paige, Lucky, I know that you are behind putting these two together. You helped make them meet, and you've been managing them.
Indeed.
Just tell us how this idea also came up, that you could make a producer slash DJ work with an artist and performer.
Well, it wasn't planned actually, you know, but I did sign Paige first, and then I was in need of a producer, so I got Stella B to join us. So they've been making tracks together, and there wasn't any breakthroughs until Makazi did that Ghanama song. So we're like, hey guys, how about you come to studio, let's do our own cover version, because I can see the guys are fighting on social media, maybe they'll give us attention. So it worked out well. So that's when they formed Stella B and Paige as a duo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paige, you've been under his management longer, and I know that with it was about, what, 4 months of you working together with Sdala and making the magic work. But what was that like as soon as you heard the person you'd be working with, the producer you'd be working with?
I mean, I didn't know Stella B, right?
Yeah.
But meeting him for few months, actually within 2 weeks, I realized that this guy is just talented and no one knows about this guy. And I knew that me meeting with him, it was the right time.
Yeah.
So he created a lot of beats that were hit beats. And I swear at that moment I knew that this is the right person that I want to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he makes me shine and he also shines in his own way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
An amazing talent he is. But you also have a very interesting story on your musical journey and getting to where you have been. Your story also goes back to you going for school and eventually were able to take part in a competition that won you some money. Tell us about that.
So, you know, karaoke nights.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know about that. Karaoke nights, I just went there to have fun with my friend. She's the one that introduced me to this other club, Rhapsody Club. So she was like, no, let's go there for a competition. It was on Tuesday, and that's how I met him.
Oh, okay.
I met him there. And, well, I was singing, competing with other singers, and every time I'd win like 1,000 rand and food, because I'm a foodie, guys. I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie. So when I saw myself winning all the time and he discovered me, he's like, no, you are too good to be singing for 1,000 rand. You are better than this. South Africa needs to know you. He said South Africa at first. Then when he saw that this is more than South Africa itself, I'm an international artist, he saw a potential in me. I mean, thanks to this guy as well.
Where the person in the background gets the credit, eh? But tell us about that also. I mean, you saw it from a national level. Somebody's just doing karaoke and you're singing from a national level. With what background did you come with that you felt you could make it possible?
Well, at first, man, by the way, I was the one hosting the karaoke's, right? So I come across a lot of singers, vocalists all the time, they win. But when she came along, I was like, yo, I've never seen anything like this before. I think we could work something out. And we tried working things out, and we saw that actually she's getting more love from outside South Africa, you know, with Facebook comments and likes. I was like, you know what, I think you're going to be international. And she didn't believe it, of course, but look where she is today.
Yeah, thank God.
She's traveled to more than 10 different countries in a short period of time.
Yeah. And you know, how did you also begin to make this happen? How did you get started with that in pushing her to even reach where she is today? Yeah,
okay. At first, before her, I was the artist, right? It didn't work out. I was like, you know what, I'm forcing myself, and I've been getting a lot of comments, Lucky, you're so good at getting things done. So rather get artist and get things done. So when she came along, things were much easier because she's energetic. She talks too much, by the way. She sings a lot. She's loud. So when she came along, she made my job even much easier. You know? And when Stella B came along as well, he put in some energy. So it was very easy for me to sell them out to the world.
Which is weird because before we started the interview, she was saying you do much of the talking, but here you are saying she talks a lot. But how does that also work? I mean, the few moments I've interacted with Sdala, it's a bit more on the quiet side. You're loud. So how does that work?
That works because I'm an extrovert. I'm out there. And he's an introvert. He's just, you know, a bit down. He's just those type of guys that are
He's
chill.
a humble person. He's really humble, very quiet.
The only
not
thing
that I'm not humble. I'm humble, but I'm talking to
the only thing Stella allows to be louder is beats. That's the only thing that works there. But even with your story there now, by the way, with the 1,000 rands you're winning, so how much did you make altogether of these karaoke nights?
I won 6 or 7.
7 times.
7 times.
And then she tried to come back again. I was like, no, you can't.
Because now he was like, I'm winning too much. And
winning too much, and it's unfair now, you know.
And it wasn't him. It was the people. The people were choosing me, like all the time. Who's the winner? Paige. So, I mean.
And what were you doing with that money? Just like school stuff or?
No. Tell the truth. It was not cash.
Oh, it wasn't cash?
It was a voucher.
For food.
For food.
Oh, okay.
But
from the same place.
No.
Okay.
But no, not only that place.
Okay.
It was the other place. I won. There were other karaoke places where I won actual cash. But for the one that he was hosting,
was a voucher worth 1,000 rand.
So you started doing this like other places as well?
Yes, and I was
Okay.
still winning because I was trying to check why
Yeah.
am I winning too much here. Okay, let me go to other places and see if I can win. Win every time.
Yeah. But let's talk about also the song that put you on, if we can say that, got attention of even of other artists after you did your own version of the Ghanama song. Were you expecting that? Was I know you said you're trying to, trying to at least cool things down from people fighting and all that. But did you expect the type of reaction it got?
It was an opportunity, ne? And we did expect some what do you call it, spotlight.
Yeah.
Because when we saw the social media noise, we were like, guys, how about we just do our own Zulu version? And besides, this is the Limpopians fighting.
Yeah.
You know, that's another city. But if we do it in our language, in the Zulu language, definitely we will get attention.
For the sake of the Zambian who's watching and they don't really understand what the fight was about, what really was going on?
So Makazi, for those who know Makazi,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
Makazi, there's King Munada, there's Prince Benza. So they made a song, right? And they all come from one province, which is Limpopo. So they were doing that song. So when they were done with that song, they were fighting. No, this is my song. This one says, no, it's her song. This one says, oh, it's your song. I was like, okay, guys, since they're fighting for that song, but either way, it's one language. How about we do our own version in our language?
And a new beat.
In a new beat. And we did it immediately.
new
Same night.
lyrics.
Within an hour, we were done. And then we just posted a clip. And then it just started going viral, bro.
Yeah. Wouldn't you agree that it's become bigger than the other one?
Well, I don't know.
Paige, what do you think?
I'm not going to comment on that one because I feel like if they did not do that Ghanama in their language,
well,
we were not going to be able to do the Zulu version.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm
So we're
giving
gonna
them
give credit
credit
as well for doing that.
Yeah. I'm giving them credit as well. I'm not going to, take the glory to myself. You understand? But all I can say is, we had a new beat and sort of new lyrics. It's new lyrics in a way.
Same concept, new
But
lyrics.
new lyrics, new beat. It's not their beat, it's not their lyrics.
But the idea came from them, so we give them credit for that.
Yes.
Yeah. And it seems to have been working out well so far.
Yeah.
This is not your first time in Zambia, like I did mention at the beginning. And through your interactions, I would like to find out what are some of the things you've noticed about the people here.
In Zambia?
Yeah.
You guys love dancing, man.
Really?
Energy.
Compared to you people.
Yeah, man.
We feel like South Africans love dancing, like you have a dance for.
We like the Kaizer Chiefs, you like the Orlando Pirates, man. You guys are competition in the nightlife.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys are vibey.
Yeah.
And like when we perform, like
Yeah.
I only performed here December, no,
Last year,
October.
On your birthday.
Yeah, on my birthday, the 24th of October. So, the energy.
Yeah.
I was shocked, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was impressed. I was like, Mzansi, South Africa does not know what international people, how they love us, how they receive us. Like, it's
You
massive.
guys are energetic, you're competition.
Yeah.
But on that point you raise of how people love you in South Africa, the way they love you outside South Africa. There's also that debate that goes on internally of that love being, a bit too much for people who come through from outside the country and more than those inside. And I know at some point this probably came up in South Africa where, you're going to have artists from the US or even Nigeria who come through and they receive so much love than the local people here. What's your take on that? What kind of advice would you give to Zambians on that?
Well, for me, I would say, remember, South Africa has got a lot of artists. A lot of artists. They've got too many options. They do support well, but there's just too much competition. So just because they don't love you that much at home and they love the person next to you doesn't mean outside they do the same. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah.
But when you come, if you go to all the other countries, they receive you as an international act while you're just an upcoming artist in South Africa.
So I'll also add on that, ne? I'll add on that and say a king is usually not celebrated where they come from.
Yeah.
Like where you come from, if you are a Zimbabwean or a Zambian artist, they're not going to celebrate you the way South Africa, for instance, would celebrate you. So, but I can say that sometimes it can affect artists, but when you receive love outside, I feel like it's more than enough for me. I'm not gonna complain and say my country, they don't love me. They do love us, but I just feel like internationally, so like the love is too much, honestly.
Okay, all right. So, and would you attribute the the love you've been getting to social media? Do you think it's played a major role in the success of Paige and Stella?
This is the new generation. Social media is the key to success right now. Yeah, it's a key to success. I don't care about radio. I do care about radio, but you can go to radio as much as you want, but social media makes you right now.
What the people say, what the people want, you can't change that.
Yeah.
Because I think even radio stations, televisions, magazines, they're all influenced by social media.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And still on that, and growing brands, especially through social media, there's the songs that people can listen to by Stella and Paige, and they listen to. I mean, there's some other songs I was listening to. I'm saying, oh, so they're the ones who actually did this. So as the manager, what exactly else are you doing to make people understand that this is the brand behind these songs? Because people seemingly know their songs, but maybe when they hear the name, they're like, okay, who's that?
Yeah, well, I think we need to do more music videos because we only got, what, 2, ne? We only have 2 music videos out of 18 songs. We've got 13 songs in an album, and we only have 2 music videos. So I think if we add 3,
I love that emphasis.
Yeah.
Say it right, Mr. Manager.
13 hit songs.
He knows that people have been complaining. They're like, you guys have hit songs.
Yeah.
You need to release music videos.
Yeah, so I think adding more music videos to sell their faces will work better, especially for Stella as well, since it's quiet, doesn't like cameras, but it will definitely happen.
Yeah. That's, by the way, that explains it. That's why Stella is not here. He's not a fan of cameras.
Yeah, he's not a fan.
For some reason. I bet you have to drag him to shoot the music video. And,
bro, we can even take 1 hour just to make him to dance just a little bit.
But amazing stuff going on also with the event that will be happening soon, powered by Diamond TV in the bottle shop. Over this long weekend that will be happening. So there's what we call the trade fair at the other province, Copperbelt, which is one of the places you'll be going to, I'm aware. But just tell us more about what people can expect as you perform during the long weekend.
I think you're speaking to the wrong person. Sing for them. What should they expect?
No, they must expect, you know, a whole different mood. We are about to change the moods. Mood activation. I believe they know the song Mood Activation. But we are specifically there to touch their lives through our music. So they must just expect a whole lot of emotions when it comes to our performances. Because we're not just, you know, going to entertain them only. We're going to touch their lives and motivate them through our music. You understand? Give them hope. So that's what we're about to do. And please come. Please buy your tickets. We are ready. Don't miss out.
Where we're going to Lusaka and Copperbelt in Mufulira. Mufulira.
Yeah. No, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Because I've both lived in Zambia for a very long time and still have a hard time saying it.
Really? So. Mufulira.
That's
good.
how you say it.
By the way, I want to find this out from you. I know you're still early in your career. Back home, you have an artist, very big artist, who says he's retired. Do you ever imagine yourself retiring from music?
No. No, guys. No. Sorry, no. Music is my passion. I don't think without music I can be where I am. Like, not just as a vocalist. I'm not talking about being a writer. As an individual, as a normal person, I don't think music shouldn't be there. Like, imagine if you were to live without music. I mean, the world will be empty. Come on, music fills all of us.
All right. So here's what we're going to do, right? Because Paige and Stella will be performing during the long weekend. We're going to give you a snippet of what you can expect, especially from her, because she's an amazing performer, amazing singer, and they'll be performing the hit version of Ghanama. So stick around.
Yeah, man! You're watching I and I King Dandy crazy on the table with Chimweka! Should I make it? The capture. Boo!
umjolo, angifuna umjolo. Ngachola no pizza, ngachola no tomo, ngachola no jono. Sinto sami somjolo Ghanama. Ngachola no pizza, ngachola no tomo, ngachola no jono. Sinto sami somjolo Ghanama. Angisafuna umjolo, angifuna umjolo, angifuna umjolo, angifuna umjolo. Hayi umjolo yanyisa man. Angisafuna umjolo, angifuna umjolo, angifuna umjolo. Ghanama, 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 Ghanama. Hayi umjolo yanyisa man. Ghanama, 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 Ghanama. Hayi umjolo yanyisa man. Ghanama, 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 Ghanama. Hayi umjolo yanyisa man. Ghanama, 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 Ghanama. Ngachola no pizza, ngachola no tomo, ngachola no jono. Sinto sami somjolo Ghanama. Ngachola no pizza, ngachola no tomo, ngachola no jono. Sinto sami somjolo
Stella B production.